from 25 million in 2021 to $100 million right now.
Digital marketing is the first step.
Since helping you to put out video content.
My soft skill just exploded. Ask AI, that knowledge, right, is freely available everywhere.
You're actually quite a private person.
Majority of people are stuck in on looking at their phone.
Value investor or growth investor.
They should work in a regular job first.
Why do you believe in this?
I double the number of clients or help them to double their investment.
Do you consider yourself retired right now?
Particularly, I'm using money to buy time.
And why do you choose to continue to work?
It's easier to be a financial consultant now.
Hello everyone, my name is Lenney here and today we are back with Podcast with Lenney. I have a wonderful guest today which is Wilfred Ling, and he is a very senior financial consultant who has been in the industry for more than 20 years. I want to share with you the incredible story of how he managed to grow his assets under management from 25 million in 2021 to now 2026 he's managing around $100 million, which to me is crazy, fascinating story, right? So maybe for a start first, I'd like to ask Wilfred himself for an introduction of who is he. Maybe Wilfred, you can start first.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Lenney, for inviting me for this podcast session. As what Lenney said, I'm a financial consultant. I'm with a Financial Alliance and I'm a Wealth Advisory Director there. So my job is really mainly to help my clients achieve financial independence and really manage their investment. That's my main role in this position.
You are someone that is very rare. I mean, financial consultant is very rare because you are someone that's living financial independence life, right? You're financially free, so-called. You're now traveling. You can share with us what's your journey so far. How have you been traveling recently?
My aim is to really travel half of the time in a year. So far I've done about 30 to 50% of the time traveling. So when I travel, I will also multitask, make a point to work. So it's like, you know, when I'm out of town so long, so I still need to work, but I think it's okay because with internet, no issue. So you can say that people work from home, but for me, my home is the world. So I work outside my home while traveling.
Do you consider yourself retired right now? And why do you choose to continue to work?
So you know the FIRE movement, this financial independence, retire early. You know the FIRE, you want to say FIRE, you know. But really, if you are on fire, you realize that on fire doesn't mean you don't do anything. Retire early doesn't mean that you stop everything and then you sit at home and watch TV every day. No. You still continue to do what you really like to do. We call it active aging, so to speak. My particular position in my role as a Wealth Advisory Director is that I really enjoy it. So you can say, yes, I'm retired. But no, I'm not retired. I'm not retired from life. I'm still active. In fact, I'm more active than many of my young colleagues.
Wow. Okay. So what's your next plan? Where are you going to travel next?
In April itself, I'm going to Osaka. And then with my wife as well. It's also a company trip. And then in May itself, I'll be traveling to South Africa, Cape Town.
You have been in the industry for 20 over years, right? How did your journey in financial advisory begin? When did you first start your journey? Why do you choose this career? What attracted you to this profession?
Okay. Wow, once upon a time. Wow, sounds like a long story, but I'll keep it short. So actually, my first career wasn't in this field. I was an engineer. I was doing research for 10 years. So the push factor in engineering was that I find that I think I have reached to a point where I become stagnant, and if I continue in the world engineering, I will have to do project management, which is quite a different role, and I didn't like that role. So the push factor is that I became stagnant. So the pull factor is that I feel that finance is a very good career. You look at all other countries in the world, whether developed or undeveloped, finance is the one that is always there, and it becomes more important. In fact, that was one of the pull. Another pull is that I wanted to come outside my comfort zone to meet people. So engineering is something which I don't really meet a lot of people. So this role allowed me to have an excuse to meet people. So that's the pull. That's how I got started in this field.
When you first started, I'm not sure if you are allowed to put this online, but which company did you start first all the way until now?
Oh, okay, that's not a secret. It's only check my LinkedIn. You can see. So the first firm I joined when I switched to finance, it was a Promised Land. That was my first one. Then later on, end of 2020, I switched to the current one, Financial Alliance.
Oh, so two companies.
Two firms.
Two firms over these past 20 years.
Yeah, two firms.
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
That's really quite long. Yeah, because nowadays I've heard some advisors, every 2 years they can switch from company A to company B to company C to company D. Yeah, which is quite a norm because they will see which firm actually offer the better package or whatsoever. But what's your take on this?
Better packages and so on. I think most consultants, if they do move, right, I think it's not really because the pay is better or the product is better. It's normally the human issues. Yeah, maybe there's some human element, either the push or pull factor that causes a consultant to change.
So coming back to your assets under management, you have managed to grow from $25 million in 2021 to about $100 million right now in 2026. That's about 4 times growth. And I would say that is abnormal is I don't know if it's a good word to use, in the financial advisory sector. What contributed to this growth?
In about 2021 or 2022, I already have about 100 plus clients. And I thought myself that if I want to grow my asset under advice, there are 2 ways. One is that I double the number of clients or triple the number of clients, and then then I will get my target. Or alternatively is that I want to keep the number of clients the same, but help them to double or triple their investment. Right? 2 ways of doing it. So I figured out that if I'm going to go on fire and enjoy myself, then I don't think it's viable for me to just double or triple my client base. I'm going to be extremely busy. Yeah. So I decided to give myself a challenge to double their investments or even triple the investment. So it was, this was my idea. So in 2021 and 2022 or even 2023, there was a lot of issues then. COVID just ended, and then the Ukraine war, high inflation. So a lot of the stock market was very, very bad, extremely bad. So while some of my colleagues and peers, they were telling their client to sell, I told my existing client, you buy, and of course I gave them the appropriate recommendation according to a risk profile. So they buy. So in 21 and 22, my asset under management barely changed, but the stock market went all the way down by quite a significant. The reason because my client count topping up. Yeah. Then when the market recover, they make lots of money. Yeah. And the number of clients I have is quite constant over the last few years.
You double down on the existing portfolio of clients you have also. I really focus on them to help them to grow. While at the same time introducing some new clients who wants to engage your service and help them to grow as well.
So there will be always some natural attrition. So there'll be some, maybe 5 to 10% find that my style asking them to top up is something that they are not what they are looking for. So there will be some natural attrition. So when there are new clients comes in, or when I try to prospect new client come in, then I put quite a high criteria. If you want to join me, you need to have a certain number of investment coming in. So there'll be some natural attrition. And so not that I never find clients, I still do. But the total number of clients has almost the same.
Specific turning point is also 2021, 2022, where a lot of people were selling. You actually encourage
people to top up.
A lot of people to top up. What gave you that conviction to ask people to top up?
Okay, conviction is this. Because I do stock investment.
Yeah.
So for stock investment is easier for me. When the stock falls, it's just a number. More important is the business still doing well, right? So it's quite easy to relate, like I just look at the business, what are they selling, what service they're providing, and then are they going to be affected by the war, by inflation or whatever? If the answer is no, they are going to be around all along, then why not, right? Because the price of the stock and the business often, sometimes, especially in terms of crisis, they are not related. Just because something dropped by 20% doesn't mean that the business has fallen by 20%. It just means that people are more fearful by 20%.
In the market, there's a lot of people using a term like value investor or growth investor. So which one are you leaning more towards?
To me, trying to differentiate between value and growth is a bit artificial. Yeah. So for me, it's artificial. So what is value investment is that when a company is doing very well, but people have not discovered the gems yet, and the price is low. That is value investment. But it could be a growth stock. It could be doing very well, and so I don't try to differentiate between value and growth. I just look at stock, whether the business are they doing well, and can my clients buy at a good price, a fair price, a fair price. Yeah.
Understand. So what's your next goal right now for your AUM? Do you have any next goals or whatsoever, or do you just plan to focus on existing clients and just travel the world, enjoy?
I'll focus on existing clients still. I'll still service them as usual, because really this is part of my things that I like to do, and grow the wealth for them. Some of my clients are also like me, on fire. They have reached the stage where they near retirement or already retired, and so we are actually fire together. The portfolio has to be changed according to the life stage, of course. So I will help them to change. Some wants more dividends, so I will be helping them. So as usual, go on fire together.
I see. One of the very interesting point that I have observed is that you actually organize walks with your clients together, right? And you go jogging. I don't know if you jogging, walking with them at Harbourfront, at different places. And these are the group of clients that you have, and they seem to be able to mingle well together. And when there was one time you were sick, right?
Yeah.
One of your clients actually went to lead the whole walk, right?
Yeah.
What is this culture like to you?
Yeah, this whole thing started because I've been going out with my clients. I mean, on a one-on-one. So why not do a group outing lah? I mean, what's the difference? It's the same, right? Then it seems that a lot of people like it, So I do it almost every month. To do this, and then people do look forward to it, and also good it's the exercise, healthy lifestyle, and also socialization, because a lot of people, when they are working, they have not much social life, but when they are on fire, when they are retiring early, they realizes that they need people. We are all social creatures, so people do come. And then the most recent work that you mentioned, the one I got sick, I as an organizer couldn't go. On a day itself, I had high fever. So I told my client that, you all go ahead. As you mentioned, I arrow one of my client, hey, you must have to lead. I sick already. Then he was saying that, I don't know how to lead. Say, you have no choice. I sick already. Bye. So they came. They came. I was surprised that all of them came. It was 100% turnout.
Wow.
Yeah. So that means they are not so sure is it good or bad, because that means that even absent, they'll still go. Right? So it means that they are now looking forward for all this social event, not because Wilfred Ling asked them to go, but because they are interested in the community. Right? So I'm very happy that through this value add, it may not be dollars and cents, may not be investment, but people need all these social gatherings, so that they will have a more meaningful retirement lifestyle.
I think that's very interesting, because a lot of times some people, when they invest or get money, they want to chase for something shiny, right? But in your case, your culture is like, no, I just come for a walk, where it's not just about dollars and cents, and really that's what retirement is really about, enjoying meaningful life, right? Or what I call active aging.
Active aging.
Yeah. After I know you for 5 years, right, Wilfred, been working together for close to 5 years, you're actually quite a private person. So I see a separation. There is two lines, right? One side where you choose to be public, but you share selectively on some things that you want to share about your private life. All right. But actually, to me, you are a private person. So what made you decide that you want to step out there and become a public identity? I think the first attempt to do it wasn't through digital marketing, wasn't through video content. It was really your very first blog attempt, which is www.ifa.sg. And when do you start the blog?
Yeah, it's true that I'm a private person, so I became more public, or when I switched career lah. Okay, because as an engineer is more working with just a few people. Yeah, so the occupation itself requires a more public approach lah. But if you ask when did I start my blog, it's actually before I became a financial consultant, I think few years before, I started to become very active in forum. Last time, long time ago, there's this thing called forum. Of course, now it don't have, where there's a website and people will discuss and post their comments. So I was very active then. Later I realized that I can have my own website. One of my friend approached me and said, you can have your own website. And so my website got started and I start posting content to it. So in a sense that I was one of the first few pioneers in digital marketing, so to speak, without even realizing it.
Yes, you were one of a few pioneers, and you began on what I call WordPress.
I'm still using WordPress. Still.
I don't have any clients that use WordPress.
Don't have already.
Don't have already. We are
actually, my first one wasn't WordPress. It's a Blogspot.
Oh my God, Blogspot.
That one, Blogspot. Then later my friend said, Blogspot cannot make it, not professional. WordPress, okay, whatever whatever you say. I'm still WordPress.
No, but the irony is that WordPress makes you look credible in terms of the whole website layout, the news that you share. Because it's very unusual for any advisors to come out to do WordPress. And it's very hard to find advisors that do blogging nowadays, right? Yeah. But one of the biggest constraint that a lot of advisors shared with me is that they can't blog because of financial regulation also. But maybe you come to that later. We talk about your life first. Why do you decide to come out? What made me realize that I don't mind to put my own image out there?
No matter how much content, digital content you write or do, at the end of the day, if people cannot see your face, right? It's hard to relate. People are still human, right? They need to be able to relate. It's hard to relate to just words and sound. They need to see. It's just human being, right? So that's why in typically any content, whether it's a hard copy newspaper or digital content, there will always be a face on. The reporter will put some face there. So that one no choice. Yeah, I started realizing importance of a public, how important having to be in a public is when I started to do seminars. I realized that when I do seminar, people are able to see me and interact with me in person. The results are better.
I see.
Yeah, better than just writing some articles. Much better.
And also you have transited from writing articles to doing video content. What was the shift for you, and in what year you start to do video?
What happened to the writing is okay, because I became too busy, so no time to write. okay. Excuse. Okay, so that's a practical reason. I became too busy, so I've no time to write blogs anymore. Like I go traveling, then I take video of myself. Very easy, I mean, just film myself, just a few minutes, finish. Whereas if I write, I may take 1 hour. Right? So it's easy, just take a video. And then when the video is edited, it looks nice. I just post it. So that's how the video got started. Advertisement, I engage you to do the video advertisement on social media. That's how it got started too. It makes things easier, even more easier for me that, I just... I don't worry about the beautification of the video. It's like someone like you and your staff can do it for me already.
Then talking about that aspect, right? I think the interesting part is how we actually started working together 2021 all the way until now, right? So we've been working together. Wow, time flies. It has been 5 years since we started working together, helping you to put out video content out there and helping you to get more clients, right? So, can you maybe share with us, the audience, is that when your AUM was about $25 million at 2021, how did we start working together?
I think you referred to me.
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, I started to notice that other consultants doing videos and you were referred to me now. So that's how we got started. I signed up with you straight away because you asked me very important question. You had a set of questions that you asked me. Retrospective, I think that's called fact finding.
Yes, correct. We have similar process as well.
Yeah, fact finding. That not bad. You didn't just give me a presentation from a template PowerPoint, but you asked me some questions and then gave some proposal. That's how we started, no?
Many advisors at that time still rely on very traditional methods. For example, they just rely on maybe like word of mouth or this. How is it different using digital marketing as a platform, putting the videos out there putting yourself out there, doing personal branding? How is it different from all these methods?
Actually, in principle, they are the same. So, like, I think asking for word of mouth, right? This is called more on the organic approach of in the organic way of doing prospecting. So, in organic way of prospecting, typically we have to ask our client for referral. Then our client refer someone. That's the typical way of doing it, right?
Yep.
But actually, is video doing digital marketing also quite similar. You put out ourselves out there, and then basically we are asking people to come to approach us. People also can see a video and tell their friends. So it's also a referral in a sense, but it happens in digital space. And the good news is that for digital marketing, right, the same video is being shown to our existing client too.
Yep.
Right. So when our existing client see the video, hey, Wilfred Ling is on this video, he's saying this, hey, I got someone, maybe will need his help. Then I refer to him. So by having a digital presence, existing client will be triggered to refer someone to the consultant. So really, if you ask me what's the difference, actually it's the same. Right? In fact, even better, right? Because now with digital marketing, you can reach out even to the cold market, not just to the warm market.
Yeah, one of the rare few seasoned financial consultants that I've spoken to, they really uses digital marketing as a platform to grow. Yeah, because it's really rare for me, even as a digital marketer, to work with consultants that have been in industry for very long. I think mainly because they are very used to the way that they have been doing. They are comfortable with their current situation, so they don't want to use different methods to prospect because it's a bit uncomfortable. It can be uncomfortable. Maybe you can share like how did this digital marketing contribute to your growth to 100 million AUM or the different clients? They help you to get more clients? How is it like?
Because it's all mixed with the organic prospecting and digital marketing is all mixed up really. For example, right now, right, the leads that's coming from digital marketing sometimes it doesn't come like someone click on a link and then sign up and approach me and then if you say email, but rather it's like through my social circle, people say, hey Wilfred, I saw you in the video. Hey, by the way, I have this sum of money. What is how will you advise me? So it's through all this digital marketing that my warm markets or my social market, so I mean my social circle, start to approach me. My social circle also consists of cold one, Yeah, like like for example the walk you mentioned earlier, I will ask my clients to bring their friends, so their friend is quite cold to me, but because their friends have seen me on the internet, they will be more warm to me now. So I would say that it really helps. So if you ask me if you try to ask me like okay, what is the percentage of my AUA because of digital marketing? It's very hard for me to tell you. Yeah, because it's all mixed up in one.
Very hard to determine.
Very hard to make. I can't say, 50 million comes from digital marketing, 50 million comes from my effort. But what is this? My effort is digital marketing and also social prospecting. So
a mix of both, then you are able to get the outcome.
Yes, it's all mixed together.
I see. I think in my opinion, right, the next step forward will be to make you an even stronger YouTube content creator. I think the really next step for you is if you can do YouTube and have a base, right? I think a lot of people will definitely watch your videos. Yeah, let's see how we can work towards that.
Need your help lah.
Yeah, definitely, because I think that you have the blog covered, which is written form. You have digital marketing. I think the next one is to see how we can help you become a YouTuber. Yeah, correct. Because the crazy thing is that YouTube is very sticky. A lot of people are willing to sit down and watch like 20 minutes video and then listen to you. Maybe you can just share one more thing is that if today someone is watching this video, how then ask like, what is your investment philosophy and why should they follow you? Maybe you can share with us a little bit if you don't mind. Yeah.
To be frank, I think getting good investment return, that knowledge, right, is freely available everywhere. You go on internet, there are many good articles and as well as influencers who can give very good ideas on how to get good returns on investment. So the knowledge part, right, is actually a commodity. From my perspective, it's a commodity. I mean, it's easily available. You ask AI, they tell you good stuff, right? I think, but what is challenging for most people is how to stay focused and disciplined. and how to not panic when market goes south. Right? So most of the time, right, in good times, most of the time my conversation with my clients is about what are the investment to buy. Okay, according to their risk appetite. It's like matchmaker, like they are this risk appetite, and then I will recommending the investment for them. So a bit technical side. But when things go south, right, my conversation switch to more on coaching, encouragement, giving a listening, providing them a listening ear, empathy, a shoulder to cry on, So I become more like a coach, more like an encourager, and it's more like cheering them on because investment we say long-term investment, right? It's actually a marathon. Right? So if they can complete the marathon, they will be able to reach their goal. If not, if they give up the marathon, that's it. Their goal cannot be met. So I wear two hats. One as a financial consultant giving investment advice. The other one is more like a coach, an encourager. Yeah. So I think this is the two role I play.
I see. What contributed to your personal development growth today that you are able to wear these two different hats of being a coach to someone else and also being a financial advisor? I think one of the personal development course that you went to is Lucy Group, right?
Lucy
I think you
Group,
can be
yes.
public about it. Maybe you can share why do you believe in this? Because some people may think that is going for personal development courses can be a waste of time. Going there to rah-rah, going there to is a pointless. They can share, especially from an expert like yourself.
We know that there are two ways to learn something, anything. Okay, one is you learn yourself. Okay, you try to figure out yourself. Okay, maybe it take 10, 20 years, 30 years to figure out. Another way is you learn from someone else who is an expert, right? Which means you attend a course, or you get a personal coach. So the learning curve won't be 20, 30 years. It's probably 1 year. So why not, right? Why not I pay this guy or this school to learn, right? So I will save my 20, 30 years. And it's worth it, right? Particularly I'm using money to buy time, right? So that's how I feel. So for me personally, when I started this career as a financial consultant, the first decade, I didn't realize how important it is to have a coach personally, myself. So I didn't focus in that area. And so it was quite a tough period where I had to figure out everything myself. My earning wasn't that great also. And compared to others, I was a mediocre. Then someone introduced to me Lucy Group, the company that you mentioned, which specializes in soft skill development. And I decided to just go for it, with encouragement from with others. So really, that actually helped my shorten my learning curve, maybe 30 years to just 1 year. And really from that, my soft skill just exploded. So from there on, with the necessary soft skill, my business grew. And then I realized that when I relate to my clients, it's not going to be something just technical or just knowledge advice. I also need soft skill, right? Because humans are emotions. They make decisions based on emotions. So that's why I find myself without realizing that I became a so-called unofficial coach to my client, especially when things turn south.
Okay, I see. So, what areas of soft skill maybe you can share? Like in which area? Is it like towards like sales, profiling, personal growth mindset? Which area?
Okay, soft skill there are many. Actually you already listed many like mindset, sales, profiling, etc. One of the most important soft skill that a lot of people don't have is actually asking the right question. Right? Asking the right question, because if a person don't ask the right question, rather if a person asks a wrong question, the answer will be a wrong answer. when we were all in school, the teacher always say that there's no right and wrong answer. You just no right and wrong question. You just ask. There's no stupid question. That's when we were young, lah. But teachers say that because as Asians, usually kids don't speak up. That's why the teacher encourage. But now when we are older, right, we know that there are such thing as such question that is, for lack of a better word, stupid question. Right. Okay. Let a better word.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you are a boss. Just imagine you're an employee working for a company and you ask your boss stupid question. How will a boss rate you at the end of the year in your performance? Right. Boss will say, hey, you know, maybe there are some issues with you. For me, I have developed. I have attempt to always ask my client the right question. Don't waste their time, and so understand like what is really what are they really looking for, what are their true concerns.
Advice for new advisors: if there's someone who is entering the financial advisory space today, right? Do you think that it's harder to be an FA now, to be a financial consultant now today? And what advice do you have for them?
If you ask me, it's easier to be a financial consultant now.
Oh, really?
I feel.
Okay.
Believe it or not. Reason is because we have now more rules, less ambiguity, right? That means if you're a financial consultant, you follow the rules, you will not go wrong. Not in the past, it's ambiguous. You do not know where is your boundary. Very dangerous. Without knowing your boundary, you get sued, and then by the time it's too late. You spend most of your time trying to settle the lawsuit. So with rules, I see with rules and better clarity in compliance, you can now navigate.
I didn't know there were lawsuits against advisors in the past.
Sometimes the so-called misrepresentation and so on. But sometimes misrepresentations can be potentially grey. Sometimes it takes two hands to clap. The client maybe, you don't know. Sometimes it takes two hands to clap. But with more rules and compliance, we know that, okay, if you just follow ABCD according to the rules, you won't go wrong.
I see.
So it's actually easier because it's well defined. Just put it this way. Let's say you want to go from one place to another. With Google Map, you know how you're going to go through. Google Map can even tell you where's the heavy traffic, right? But let's say you have no map. I tell you from here to go to somewhere else, but you have no maps.
Yeah, they cannot.
It's not cannot. It's you're a bit worried, right?
It's hard.
You'll be worried that whether will you get to the destination and will you end up somewhere else.
I see.
And you know what I mean. So if you have a clear map, it's easier. Okay, so you asked me about advice to new consultant, right?
Yes, correct.
To those who want to join. Basically two advice. One is that actually I suggest that for newbies, they should work in a regular job first.
Oh, okay.
Work in a regular job, maybe a few years, because majority of your clients eventually are works in a regular job. Okay. So if you as a newbie has worked in a regular job, then later on you can be able to better identify.
Okay. You can empathize with.
You can understand
as well.
Yeah, and also with a regular job, expose yourself with office politics. Office politics is good, so that you know how tough your clients have to go through. Right? You go through that, and also after you work for a few years, you are more matured, right? And when you're more matured, you can better advise. My second suggestion is that when you want to join a firm, right, make sure you don't just go for don't just focus on the commissions or how much you're going to get, but rather make sure that the leader is a good coach, the one who recruits you.
I see.
Yeah, it's a good coach, someone that can really help you in soft skill. You see, a hard skill can always attend a course, you can sign up for SkillsFuture, but soft skill not easy to find someone to help you.
Agree. I think that's very hard. Yeah. For example, EQ. EQ, that's one. For profiling, doing sales, asking the right questions. I think it's spot on because not every mentor can teach. Not
everyone can teach, and also not many courses you can attend. So you really need a coach, a soft skill coach who is usually the one who recruits you.
That's a very good point. I think a lot of advisors miss that out, right? Because some of them may just look out for what's in for me. What's the next pay package? What is the Is there leads given to me? What are the opportunities such as road shows, things like this, right? I think some advisors may just look out for that.
Yeah, so those are not the primary focus, like you mentioned. But with good soft skill, it's something like if a person is given a fish, he'll be hungry the next day.
Yeah.
But if he's given the skill to learn how to fish, he will not be hungry again. So having a good soft skill will allow a consultant to fish himself.
I understand.
Yeah, and he will not be hungry ever again.
Got it. Then also, do you think that digital marketing and content creation, or maybe AI, are now essential skills for advisors? Or can they not use these skills and just go out there and network and build their business? What's your take on this?
Okay, my response is this. If you are, let's say, in an MRT station, you just look at what is everybody doing. 99% all looking at their phone, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What are they looking? They are looking at their Instagram, their TikTok or whatever, all their social media. So majority of people are stuck on looking at their phone.
Yes.
And so if you really want to be in front of your client or your prospect, then the consultant better be doing digital marketing, right? So it's not an option. It's necessary because everyone is on social media. Yeah. So it's definitely a must.
I see.
Yeah. But that doesn't mean that you only rely on social media to as 100%, because from social media you have to bring the person out into real life, right? You still need to meet the person in person and do the presentation and closing. So digital marketing is the stepping stone, the first step.
A lot of advisors will say very tough to put them first, to put themselves out there. They are shy. Second reason is their firm has too many red tapes, or MAS is strict about the red tapes. What is your response to that?
Okay, too tough. The part on too tough, don't know how to do. That one outsource very easy. Don't do yourself. Seriously, this kind of thing is not our competency. Yeah, we are a financial consultant. We are not doing the ads day to day. So outsource, settle, right? So it's not tough. And then if it's too shy, right? I think maybe the first video will be shy, but after that, the second and third round, right, the camera, just imagine the camera is a durian. You just imagine it's a durian, then you talk to the durian, then can already.
Okay.
Yeah. That's where the rules comes in. Because right now, the rules are getting clearer and clearer. That means it's getting easier and easier. Yeah, you just follow, okay, no problem, right? You follow the rules, you won't get wrong. Last time it's ambiguous. Regulators say this, but then the details are not very well defined. So now the details are better. I think it has become easier. Just follow the rules, right?
I see.
Yeah, but I admit that I do understand that some firms don't allow their advisor to do digital marketing. It's very unfortunate because the regulator has never said that you're not allowed to do it. They just say that you need to follow the rule and then you can do it, right? So some firms have decided to take the easy way out. They just don't allow their consultant to do digital marketing. Very unfortunate. That's the easy way out. You cannot do this easy way all the time,
Because you may limit or hinder the growth of
you may hinder, and I think this company, if they are easy way out, maybe because they are not willing to hire enough compliance people to look into this.
Understand.
I don't know. So very unfortunate.
What are your goals moving forward, personally and professionally?
Actually, it's the same. Right? Personally and professionally is the same man.
Oh yeah, same. So
it's
not work-life balance, work-life integration.
Yeah, it's work-life integration. No, it's all same.
Okay, so personally, and professionally,
it's the same. I will just continue to enjoy FIRE, and as more and more of my clients go on FIRE, so I'll have more and more outings with them. They'll continue and then also grow their wealth, so that they don't need to worry about money. Right? I think the next challenge is some of my clients given me a new challenge. They say, why not move this outing to overseas?
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Overseas retreat.
Overseas outing, why not always in Singapore? Overseas. So that's a challenge.
Wow.
Given to me. Oh my goodness, the logistic. Then I become tour guide.
Okay.
So step by step.
Yeah.
So the next, my next gathering, social gathering, is indeed outside of Singapore.
Oh, where?
Pulau Ubin.
Oh, so your next retreat is going to be Pulau Ubin.
I won't say it's retreat. The next outing lah.
Outing.
Retreat sounds like overnight stay. Outing.
Why not? You can overnight stay in Pulau Ubin.
Okay, step by step first.
You will organize more and more.
Correct. I'll just continue, just enjoy, and then continue my travels. My dream is to maybe stay in a cruise for half a year.
Wow.
And I just use the cruise like my office space.
Wow.
And then
need to check if got Wi-Fi.
Yeah, pay lah. You pay money lor. Pay money with Wi-Fi, and then the cruise will start at different ports. I'll come down, just tour.
You can start with the Disney cruise first.
Step by step.
Yeah, wow. Thank you so much, Wilfred, for coming on to Podcast with Lenney. I hope the audience, if you watch all the way until here, I hope that you gain some insight from this. I think Wilfred has shared a lot of new things, especially for advisors who are watching this video. So thank you everyone, and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, see you. Okay, bye.